Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Portal was developed by Valve Corporation and released as part of the Orange Box collection on Windows and the Xbox 360 in 2007. Around this time, I was beginning to feel developers had given up on creating new concepts, and 7 years ago, Portal really blew me away. Updates and sequels have since been released, but I'm going to focus on this original 2007 release. The real beauty of Portal is how it flows from the moment the game starts to the end credits. The game doesn't tell you what the portal is, but within seconds of firing up the game, you find yourself looking at yourself through the portal. The game doesn't tell you what you are looking at. It doesn't hold your hand. You have to think and figure it out. The beginning stages are fairly simple, allowing you to get a feel for the mechanics of Portal. This includes the use of pressure plates and redirecting high energy pellets to unlock doors or other necessary stage features. You'll fly through the beginning stages as they are fairly simple, don't require quick reflexes, and there really isn't anything there to kill you. However, the game is teaching you and then reinforcing the skills necessary to complete the game. It's a way to teach you the game's mechanics without an insulting or boring tutorial stage.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
While cruising through these opening stages, you'll want to keep going because the game's narrator, a gatekeeper of sorts, talking you through these testing chambers is hilarious. She speaks like a machine, and the lack of sensitivity in explaining how things can harm you is truly entertaining. As the levels progress, you get the feeling she really has no regards to your life at all.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
After learning the puzzle aspects of Portal, the game teaches you how to utilize the portal to get to new areas that you wouldn't be able to get to by simply jumping. Momentum is kept through the portals, so if you jump down into a portal, using gravity to increase your speed, you can keep this momentum when coming out on a horizontal plane.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
On stage 11, your portal gun is upgraded and you can control both portals. It's at this point Portal really starts to get challenging. The puzzles start to include more time-sensitive buttons and doors that open for a limited time.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Level 16 introduces some gun turrets that can in fact kill you. As you are unarmed, your only offense is to knock them over, or attempt to drop cubes on them to take them out. It's also around this point that Portal starts to give you some bleak hints about your future. An opening in the wall with some disturbing graffiti gives you some insight into what's ahead. Everything comes together in level 18, where you must use every skill you've learned up to this point to get through the level. It's an absolute gauntlet featuring tough puzzles and requires a firm understanding of the momentum to fling yourself across the stages.
Congratulations, the test is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory candescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
After making your way to the end of the level, your suspicions are correct. Everything is essentially a lie, and the narrator, GLaDOS, is going to kill you. But the game gives you just enough time to figure out how to get out of this jam and escape your fiery death. The final leg of the game is a gauntlet through the bowels of the facility. On this playthrough, with my conservative playstyle, it took about 40 minutes from this point to reach the end of the game. Portal ends with a final showdown against GLaDOS herself, the only real boss in the game.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
The experience from start to finish is an absolute pleasure. The game transitions perfectly from a simple, lighthearted first-person puzzle game to a full-on action game without you ever really noticing. Portal never tells you what to do and forces you to use your intelligence to proceed, yet somehow never throws too much at you at once. There is a balance here that's hard to put into words. Combine this balance with the wonderful sense of humor GLaDOS provides, and you have one of the most engaging games I've ever played. Portal may be just 7 years old, but I already consider it a classic. I have no doubt it will stand the test of time and go down as one of the finest games of all time. Playing it today still gives me all the sense of wonder it did back in 2007. It's a genre-defining title that proves it's okay to step outside the box and deliver something new to gamers. If you've somehow avoided this title over the years, you absolutely need to track it down and play through it. It's quite simply perfect.